Personally, I like badminton, volleyball, swimming, chess, fishing, seafood catching, horror stories, anime, and being a psycho. Also, I punch trees when I'm mad/sad, so I wouldn't want to lash out on anyone. Someone needs to tell these girls that being violent isn't cute. I don't understand what's attractive about wanting to hurt somebody or having the capacity to be mean to somebody else. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, seriously, who wants to date a bully? Do you guys want to do that? That sounds like an awful thing. Hey girls, what if next time I will pay just doesn't satisfy the mood and he keeps asking for his half at the date? How shall we react? I'm not OP, but personally I'd say in a louder voice, "Oh, you don't have enough money?" in a really innocent way with like my head to the side. And if he tries to get smart, I'd say in like the same louder voice, "I've just been on a date with a cheap guy." And in the same innocent tone, like laugh a little bit if you can. If he keeps trying to say smart, say, "I'll pay half since I feel bad that you don't have enough money." You know, the same thing. And put your card down. This hurts his ego because men hate being pitied. It damages his masculinity, especially in public. But when you keep the same innocent and playing tone, onlookers can't point at you as the crazy one since you're not getting belligerent and, visibly angry. Many guys just simply relent and just pay out of the embarrassment because, again, men are guided by ego. And then when the dinner is done, get out of there ASAP and then block him. Wow. I really hope that was a fantasy for this person, because if she actually did that to a dude, you're the scum of the earth. I couldn't imagine taking advantage of somebody's affection just for a free meal. Like, that is absolutely scummy. Like, 100%. I hate when I gotta be so mean. I'm such a sweet girl. Oh my god, so relatable. I'm so sweet, but I break my back for people who wouldn't do it for me, and this makes me angry. Then don't do that. If you're truly a nice girl and you don't want to break your back for people who are awful to you, then you need to avoid those type of personalities. It's really easy to tell whether or not somebody is crappy, especially if you're an adult. That sense of crappiness gets enhanced over time, trust me. And yeah, if you're so sweet, why are you telling the whole world about it? Trust me, nice people don't have to, telegraph that to everybody else. Hey, don't compare yourself to other girls. Well, I can't help it. When everyone I see is skinnier than me, prettier than me, cooler than me, nicer than me, it really leaves me wondering what I am, and what if I'm not one of those girls? If someone could just look past how average I am, they might realize that I have a really nice personality and would do anything for them, but I'm not that pretty, so I'm not good enough. That's really sad, but I'm not gonna ignore the fact that literally she's expecting someone to fall right into her arms. Because that will not happen. No one's going to just notice you because you're noticeable. Clearly you said that you were average looking, so you're gonna have to work a little bit to get somebody's attention. Here's some dating advice from Panda Daddy that works every single time. If you have to write it down, go ahead. Do you want to get a girl's attention? Stop being so defeatist. Stop saying that I'm a loser. Stop saying that I'm ugly or I'm average looking. You need to start looking at the mirror and seeing Superman, like literally. If you see a girl who you think is attractive or that you think is a potential girlfriend candidate, you have to approach them with a little bit of confidence. Hey, I really like you. You want to go on a date? You want to go do something, an activity? That's it. Just don't be creepy when you're asking her out. Just be normal. Don't be strange. Don't try to be funny. Just be straight up like, hey, I like you, and see where it happens. There you go. If she says no, she says no. If she says yes, keep going. Keep with the momentum. There you go. There's a little bit of advice from the Panda Daddy. Lost your chance, 32. Ultimately curious why you jerks won't get yourself an escort instead of hunting nice women's hearts? It just hurts us, and we end up defensive and bitter. Call yourself a man just because... I'm not gonna read the rest. Could you imagine being so bitter that your entire afternoon is dedicated to you making a fake Tinder just so that you could dunk on men who don't want to date you? Do you understand how lame that is? How that telegraphs to the world how lonely and bitter you are? You even say that you're bitter. You're mad that no one's choosing you, so you're like, I'm just gonna go on Tinder and tell the world my feelings. I just want attention from men, but I'm too ugly. I'm a 21-year-old female, and I've been using dating apps recently since it's an easier way to meet people, and I'm looking to possibly find a significant other. Cuffing season, Recently, I matched and started talking to a guy that's fairly attractive, 28. After a few days, he asked if he wanted to go out for dinner and drinks. He said he wanted to try a place that he heard of, and it was a steakhouse in downtown Vancouver. We meet there and both order steak and a couple of side dishes to share. We had a nice conversation, although he did talk about himself for the most of it. Also during dinner, he asked if I wanted to go get drinks somewhere else after, and I said yes. Then the bill came. He asked if I wanted to split the bill, and I said sure, but I felt a little salty. I usually don't expect the guy to pay, but it feels nice to be taken care of, at least on the first date, especially if you ask the other person to go out. After dinner, we went to the bar for drinks again, paid separate. On the way there, he kept trying to keep close to me and trying to put his arm around me. He totally saw it as a date. After we parted ways, and later that night, he texted me and we had a lot more fun, and asked if I wanted to go see a movie with him next time. It was a serious hard pass for me. I made up an excuse that I was busy with work for the rest of the month. Then he says he could, meet after I could get off, and I'm still replying slowly, but I want to ghost him so bad. It would be totally different if we just hung out as friends. I would be happy to pay for my own bill, but the fact that it is a date and he kept trying to make moves on me made me feel different. Okay, so she's pretty awful, but not for the reasons you think. I totally understand not feeling a date after you hang out with somebody for the first date. I totally understand not wanting to continue dating this person, maybe because you got bad vibes. But her reasoning not to be with this guy is simply because he wanted to split the bill. If that really threw her off, then he just dodged a serious bullet. I'm sure most people wouldn't care whether or not their partner paid the bill or paid half of the bill if they genuinely liked the person. Clearly she only liked him because he was attractive and nothing more than that. If she truly liked him for his personality and his jokes and his life experiences and whatever, she would have been like, okay, cool, I get to go on another date with this dude. So what if we split the bill? I mean, the bill was paid for. I didn't have to do it because he was broke. He just didn't want to pay for the entire thing for a first date. I literally give up. Men are cowards. Oh yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, dating after 30. Yeah, what else would I expect? Over the last 12 months of dating, I've been cheated on, lied to, ghosted, oh, that's awful, used, and taken advantage of. It seems like genuine nice women aren't appreciated in the modern world. I hate dating, I'm done. If that's all true, that's really sad and awful, but that's not all men. It's just your crappy choice. You choose really awful guys, and you get crapped on. You get messed with and disrespected. That's because of your choices. And trust me, there's no vendetta against nice girls. A lot of guys do genuinely like nice girls. Not nice girls like this video, but, women who actually like you for you and aren't shallow. Guys can't get enough of that. We like that. And unfortunately, you've met some guys who just simply want to disrespect you. And that's not all men. And you need to drop that. You need to stop that because eventually you're just going to be alone. And if you're dating after 30, that's a guarantee. Why do you get jealous when I talk to other girls? I'm yours. Because I know what other girls are capable of doing. You call it jealousy, but I call it fear of losing you. Oh my god, somebody made a fake iMessage thread just so they could justify their jealousy of their partner. Could you imagine unironically posting this onto your Twitter or Instagram and saying like, oh my gosh, this is totally me. Like, it's not jealousy when I tell my boyfriend that we can't go to the grocery store separately. I know that he wants to just buy food and be efficient, but there's girls at the grocery store. What if they see him buying milk and get turned on? The problem today is that people don't cherish good people, and they try to use them. Yep, no guy wants a good girl. Yeah, that's not true. No guy wants you. They don't want to date you. They can't get enough of the pretty good girls down the street. They like them. They just don't like you because you built like a brick. Why is it so impossible for me to get anyone who is actually serious and has a good job, wants a family, isn't hella ugly or a creep, interested in having a romantic relationship with me? Serious question. Not to sound stuck up or whatever, but I'm really good girlfriend. Sorry I haven't slept all night. I say crazy stuff. I like to call them manic mornings. There it is, right there. That's why nobody wants to deal with you. I'm pretty sure you've met plenty of guys who have good jobs, who are serious about dating, but just simply broke up with you because you're crazy and you have manic mornings. Lamau, to put it simply, would you rather bang the funny girl or the hot girl? Wow, 71% funny girl. Okay, alright, maybe the nice girls might be saying something. Now, I know that this is a lie. People love to claim that personality is more important than looks, but y'all are so quick to dismiss me because I'm funny but not good looking. Y'all don't want anything to do with me, so don't act like you'd rather have a funny girl than a hot girl. I don't get it. Oh my god, the poll is in your favor. It's saying that literally guys will go out of their way to probably talk to you and date you if you're funny and personable and have a nice personality, but you don't believe that because you don't see any guys coming in your direction. Most likely likely it's guys that you don't want to date. Beggars can't be choosers, lady. If you want to have choice, you're gonna have to change your looks, because clearly you think that you're ugly, so you gotta do something about that. But hey, if you're only waiting for guys to notice you, and the guys who do are the ones that you're not interested in, then you're the problem. It's either lower your standards or up your attractiveness. What's it gonna be? Newsflash! Girls under 5'4" are the meanest people on the planet, yet you guys keep going after them. It's so annoying when you see so many nice girls out there who happen to be a little bit taller than that. In my experience, tall girls have always been nice and respectful. I think this proves that guys don't care about a girl's personality as long as they're short. That is such a funny dynamic. I love that. And like, for dudes, if you're a really short guy, there's a bunch of short dudes who are just bitter, who just don't like the fact that girls are just taller than them. And I didn't know that's a thing in the girl world, that if you're a tall girl, you're bitter that short girls get dates. That's crazy. But that's just how human pairings work. Guys like short girls. I like short girls. And short women like tall men. That's just what it is. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you the science, but I know what I see. But even with that being the case, people date who they want. There's plenty of guys who like tall girls. There's plenty of short women who like short guys. And trust me, tall girls, if you just are attractive and nice, guys will want to date you. They're gonna look over the fact that you're taller than them. Trust me, they're gonna just want to be with you. You don't have to work too hard. So if this girl's actively complaining about how she's taller than most women and is not getting any dates, it really goes to show that maybe she's just very ugly in the face. If I was the first girl, I would have blown off my friends and stayed with my boyfriend and took care of him. No way would I've left him, yet I'm still single. Oh my god, it's such a cry for help. It's so transparent, like, please someone notice me. I'm such a good girlfriend, please someone jump into my DMs. Oh my god, I'm thinking about becoming addicted to drugs, getting knocked up a few times, disturbing my mental stability, and learning how to be unceasingly needy, so that I will be irresistible to men. It's kind of funny, because if you were all those things, no guy would want to date you. They would understand that you're a mess. Most men don't like dating girls like that. And I'll reiterate, I said men. Men don't want to date somebody who's addicted to drugs, someone who doesn't have proper family planning and just has a bunch of kids, somebody who is unceasingly needy and codependent. Most men avoid that, so you would become irresistible to no one. And even with all that being said, the fact that you have to say this, you have to yank other women down, you have to really just crap on other people's experiences and say that they're awful and you have to emulate them so you can get some attention from men. What makes you think that you're a nice girl? Bruh, what woman can do all three? Stay home, not cheat, love just one man. Oh my god, me? But I can't seem to find a man who can do the same. Ugh, why is it always the women's fault? I love it when I see nice girls and nice guys unironically meet. They clash or they agree with each other, but they don't notice it because they both share the same kind of crappy ideology. And it's just so beautiful. Most girls that look angry, mean, or stuck up be the coolest females you'll ever meet. No, no, they aren't. They're awful to deal with. They're awful people on the planet, and they think that they're cool. They're the type to say that they have crackhead energy. Those people are awful to deal with, and they're so obnoxious. No offense, but you dumbass guys be choosing these dumb broads that have been passed around more than ketchup. Oh my god. God. Oh, let me get myself together. I haven't heard that one. That one's new. Over the girls that have this. I can't do the rest. That was new. I don't understand girls who complain about everything could get a boyfriend. I'm the coolest, and I'm still saying, you're not the coolest. You're not the coolest. You're lame. You're on Whisper. You're on Whisper complaining about how guys don't want to talk to you, about how you don't complain like other girls, and yet you still don't get a boyfriend. You want to know why you don't have a boyfriend? Because you're lame, and you use Whisper. That's why. Stop being lame, stop being whack, get off of Whisper, and get a personality. Actual facts. You wanna know what pisses me off? Us girls, we have crushes on you boys. You boys don't give a crap, so here we are. Us girls stay up until 12 a.m. wondering why you don't care about us, and we wonder why you don't like us back. We stay up till 12 a.m. crying because you boys broke us. Jesus, I'm sorry that we did that to you. I didn't know I had that much power. Seriously, I didn't know sleeping and not knowing the stranger made her cry. I don't even know this girl existed, and I'm affecting her emotionally. I must be like Dr. Manhattan or something. Oh my god, there's a book. There's a whole book. Do you feel like you're too nice? Oh my god. I mean, if there's a market, there's a market. So somebody needed to be like, hey, these nice girls needed some literature on how to get men. This book isn't going to teach them how to do it, but hey, at least my dinner is paid for, so. Like, that is really lame. I would totally feel bad if I saw somebody reading that on the bus or reading that in a library. Like, oh my gosh, you're simply at rock bottom, and this book is your only hope to probably find someone who cares about you. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ailurus, aka Panda Daddy, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, let me know in the comments down below and leave a like if you liked the video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, fam. What you doing watching videos and not subscribing? And if you're old, make sure to hit that bell so you get these notifications every time. Seriously, go ahead and take a look at this picture. Hit that bell so you can get those notifications, because I need to make sure you get those notifications, because notifications are important. Also, I think I'm gonna stick with the upload thing schedule, like where I give you guys the chance to vote, and then I tell you what's gonna come out on specific days. I really like that. It makes making videos really easy. If you guys like that, that's cool. Now we have something in common, so I think I'm gonna continue doing that. And as always, gotta thank the Patreon supporters. So thank you to Taki, Bunny Boo, Dustin, Canned Eggplant, Kyle, Hostmar, Keith Myers, Hannah, Pixie Art 5, Luring Green, Catherine Taylor, Jason, Aerolina, Rajan, Clara, John Robinson, Ethan, Vermont, Noob Slur, Trenton Golden, Trojan, Yeet Master, Noah, Brody, Muffy Lou Who, Cleric, Sir Teacup, Immortal EXE, and Trey. Thank you so much for your support. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, stay zesty.